Hello, this is Jarrett Lau, the founder of Profitable Properties Boston, where we specialize in helping investors build and grow a portfolio. I speak with investors every single day, and they're always saying, Jarrett, let me know when there's a good deal. What is a good deal? So in today's video, I'm going to be covering that. It really depends. It depends on the seasonality, it depends on the market, it depends on what you think is a good deal. My job is to be able to help figure out and educate with you what it is a good deal for you. The way I look at it is every single dollar that we spend in this world has an opportunity cost. And whether that means that that dollar we spend on real estate could be put into the money market, could be put into the stock market, could go underneath your mattress. At the end of the day, every single dollar that you have to figure out what the best use is for it. And the best use of it usually will mean the highest return. But the highest return at what risk? And really that's for us to be able to decide. I have clients who will probably know this, you guys should diversify, right? So I have clients that are all in the stock market and they say, Jarrett, it's really turbulent, I can't handle the emotions of it, I can't control it, I want to put some of my money in real estate. Real estate though has its benefits and negatives. There's huge tax benefits, there's appreciation values of it, there's rent that's coming in that can create a passive income. However, it isn't the most fluid of money. And what I mean that is you can't technically sell a house instantaneously and get money if you need it. Sure, you might have monthly rent coming in, but when it comes to stocks, you might be able to convert those stocks into cash in a few days. Same thing with cash. At the end of the day, that you will have it in pocket, but it doesn't give you a good return. So real estate will allow you to have that medium, hopefully, because you can also have options like HELOCs and refinances, and they might take 30 days to be able to do, but it still allows you to have a little bit more liquidity based upon, a typical standard in real estate investment. We're always going to try to figure out what it is that you want as a return. What is it? Is it 5%, 6%, 7%? Now there's so many variables when it comes to real estate of determining what a good deal is. Because as I mentioned, it has tax benefit. You might make $1,000 a month after all your expenses. That means that you make $12,000. However, there might be expenses, there might be depreciation, all these wonderful tax things that allows some of the rich to get richer, and what allows it to do is to write it off against the income that you made, showing on paper either a zero or a negative gain, which can actually help lower your actual income you're taxed on. Which means that again, the lower and more properties you have, you might have a lower bracket. And if you have losses that you can carry over from year to year, again, it will help you lower your actual taxes. So those are really cool things that we're gonna teach and educate, and we're gonna try to factor in when it comes to what is a good deal. If you have some sort of investment, which is exactly like real estate, where you have a mortgage that you might say $3,000, and the rent covers this, in addition to income that you might get, you're gonna be paying down principal every month. And principal gets a little bit higher each payment, and the interest that you pay to the bank for the ability to loan that money goes a little bit lower. And that means that you build up principal every year on top of basic inflation and appreciation of a property. So what does that mean? It's not just the money that you get at the end of the day in your pocket. It's the appreciation of the property, hopefully, as well as the equity that you're being paid down because your tenants are paying rent on it, and then any other tax benefits that come along your way. There's so many other great benefits of real estate. However, if you want to talk one-on-one and I can educate you a little bit more in detail, I'd love to hear from you, so feel free to reach out at any point. But when we get back to figuring out what is a good deal, it all comes down to what would you do with that money otherwise. If it's going to sit under a mattress, buy real estate. If it considers stocks, how risk and reward is that? Is it something that you like being able to know and go touch your building and to be able to have something tangible? Again, there's so many people. I'm not saying do one or the other, but diversify. Everybody should have real estate in their portfolio, and you really need a real estate agent that can be able to guide you through the benefits of it and through the process. So if you or anyone else you know is looking for a real estate agent that specializes in investment properties, please think of Profitable Properties Boston, where we help you go from one property to wealthy.